Yes people, so we're back on the YouTube for episode 2. This time, touchdown Dubai. What have we got in store today, Sam?
So first off to Banús, then we're going to get some recovery in, get some food in, and then me and Niall have got a little surprise for you, I think.
I've got a little bit of work to do, so I'll be taking a little bit of time off the camera, more time on the bloody work schedule, and then after that, podcast with 2 people.
Rhoda?
Rizardo's.
Oh, Rosario?
Yeah. He was there, so it was me, JJ. So we was with him like sort of there's like coaching concierge and then this scale, what's the next step up when you're earning a certain amount. So he was in that. We had like a meal in this one.
What's the plan with JJ's podcast?
What's the plan?
Yeah, what's the...
I've just always wanted to do one with him, but I think he because I've asked him a couple of times and he kind of put it off, but it's probably because he's probably seen me on social media. I didn't really post that much, but because they're probably in the cycle of drinking and that.
Yeah, fair.
So he thought, he's not going to be too switched on for this podcast, too PG or something. So, but now obviously I am. It's when you sort of start focusing more, people want to actually contact you and do things with you and stuff. So it's good.
Are trying to become online coaches that haven't done it for long, or?
Everyone's has to start somewhere. I just jumped straight into it, to be fair, but I had a good amount of understanding over it. I had a good amount of understanding. I was training for about 6 takeaway. How many years now? 6 years I've been coaching for, basically. So.
And what do you think about all the social media when it's so much controversial hate and people just hating on people? What do you think?
I just think just crack on with your own thing, to be honest. If you're spending too much time focusing on someone else, you're just draining your energy. I've gone through a stage where I was focused on other people. I was getting down about it because with people who's doing better than me, I don't really get motivation as such. A lot of the time I get jealous because I think I'm better than you. Why should you be doing better than me? So that's draining my energy. It's making me negative. So I think block them and then just crack on with your day. And ever since I've done that, you just move forward. And then obviously once you get to a certain level, you're not really asked what anyone does because you think you're doing all right. Hate never comes from above. True saying. I got told that by young chap, Armio. So he's only 20. He's only 20. He started coaching. He's absolutely smashing it. He's done 7K last month. Yeah, he's only about 2 months in. He's doing good, but he's good because he always says I'm his inspiration, so that makes me feel good.
It's good to be his inspiration, but he's also got an amazing work ethic.
Yeah, he has.
Do you know what I mean?
To move forward.
Yeah, he's got a wise head on young shoulders.
Yeah, he doesn't drink a lot, does he? Yeah, he has. He's always been wise. Even when he was basically growing up with Dino and going out and stuff, he was always stop drinking at whatever time and just go home. So far, Sam, it's your first time.
Yeah, it's mental. It's great to see all the buildings and everything they're just full everywhere. Everything's dead clean as well. When you go out to eat, pretty clean everywhere.
Yeah.
Gyms are mental.
Yeah, fill them with 2 goals, the guys.
Yeah, you're ordering water last night. 2 in the morning, he was there about 2 minutes.
Looking forward to legs though.
Yeah.
We come here yesterday and we upgraded a bit with the ice baths and stuff like that. That was a bit of a surprise really. Looking forward to that. But leg session today. I was going to try PB squat, but my knees are not feeling 100%. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the shorts don't split. When I first passed my driving test, I think my mum got me a Peugeot, a red one, and I thought I don't want to look like in between us. So I don't know. I was probably just caring what other people thought really.
What age were you when you got the first car?
I passed when I was 18, but I didn't drive probably for about 4 years or something. Because my mum got me that car, but then I said I'm 100% not driving that. So she just obviously sold it then.
There's gratitude for you.
It was only about £300, but no, because my mum, if you say no, that means yeah. So every time you say, no, I don't want that, she's like, I've got you this. It's like even coming here, I've put all the stuff in the suitcase, folded it up, And she said, have you done your suitcase? I said, yeah. She went, is it ironed? I was like, no, I'm doing all that stuff. Oh, I'm going to iron it then. I'm like, no, I don't, I just want to leave it how it is. And then she's just ironing it then.
It's great, no matter what age you are, mums will still just...
She moans while she's ironing it. that's a skill, innit?
Cursing you for ironing and you didn't want her to do it in the first place.
Innit? It's like, well, you just have to just accept that's how she is, really. Should never change. I think them little things, what you'll miss really the morning.
Yeah.
Even though they're the worst things at the time and annoying, but they're the little things what you actually miss about personally. She keeps saying to me, when are you going to take me if you want to? Like, it's too nice for you, you don't like it. I took her to like a meal once, and at 20 Stories for like Mother's Day. She's like, I don't like it in here, it's too posh. She likes just sort of rough and ready places, to be honest, like Benidorm and that. So it's a bit out of comfort zone. So I just like normal people. I said, not normal people, are they smackheads? no teeth and all that, like normal people. Like.
I think she likes to collect the waifs and strays, doesn't she? And have a drink with them, and she likes the backstory.
Yeah,
and she wants to get to know people and.
Yeah, well, that's right.
The reason why we're actually walking as a warm-up is we've just been sat in the car for 35 minutes-ish maybe. Do you think you've been sat in the car, scrunched up, slouched over, and then you come in and you try and get straight into your training, you're going to be stiff, not going to feel fresh, so getting a nice 10-minute walk, get your heart rate up, get the body nice and loose, and get your mindset ready for the session ahead.
But as I said, leg day is about to get smashed. Good thing about Benoist, we've got plenty of different pieces of equipment, what are not really in regular gyms. Bit spoiled for choice, to be honest, but donkey calf raise, we always start with a calf raise. Often people leave it last at the end of legs. When you're leaving it last, you can't be arsed doing them. That's why you'll have shit calves. So my calves are always a weak point. Now they're not too bad. So I always start with 4 sets of calf raise every single leg session first while I'm fresh, because you need to do things you don't really want to do at the start. It's like life, you do things what you don't like and then you move forward and you progress.
So we're nearly finished calves. Next exercise will be squats. So lads, if you're on your menstrual cycle as well, then you can swap the squats and leg press. The coaches dictate to take weight off of it. That weights on it.
We all have these rules about everything. Pocket. You need to manifest what you want, but manifest is a word thrown about too often. There's a lot of action what needs to go to make something happen. You get the imagination, what brings you to the action, what you're about to do, and that's really how you achieve your goals. You can't be just thinking, I'm just going to manifest something, I want to be a millionaire, and it just comes in your lap. You need to work hard, grind, and then you get the result.
You've got to believe it, you can't just say it. You don't believe it. You say it 1,000 times a day, you don't believe it.
If you've got a goal, you have to attach an emotion to it. So like what Sam was saying, it has to mean something to you. It's like the wine that makes you cry. So if you attach some emotion to it, that is going to be your fuel to get you through the days when you don't feel like doing it. When you do it anyway, it becomes a habitual behaviour, and then that's how you manifest basically, not by sitting in a room and just wanting something to come to you and think about it hard.
So if you sit on the fence, make sure you join our coaching program.
Top tip that not a lot of people do, the leg press. You can see here, I'm toes pointing towards the heel at the full time. You're not doing it like this.
Important, very important tip. Invest in some squat shoes and you'll feel a lot more comfortable. Like the squatting in them, what's going to happen is it's sponges, running trainers, it's going to create imbalances and you're going to actually lose power on your squat. So if you want to add 20 kilos to your squat today, get some of these, discount code. Wearing a belt also crucial. It's one of them things, it sort of gets your mind in a better place. You just feel more secure in a way. It's like wearing a seat belt.
When it comes to training, I encourage girls to cut out the junk volume. There's no point in doing all these Instagram fancy exercises. You want to build your legs and glutes. Choose 5 exercises for a session and just get strong. Stick to the basics, do them on repeat. That's how you get results.
So all the way up to 3 plates, sort of just taking it easy, going through the motions. To be honest, I've been squatting 3 plates since I've been around 17, so quite a few years, being 29 now. So now we start getting serious, getting in the zone, less talking, hopefully, and more focused.
So just about get into the warm-up weights now, safety first. Yeah, I feel well better when you train fasted. Like when I train best either fasted or like just a protein fat meal. So like steak and eggs in the morning, or don't feel as bloated, don't feel tired. And people always think, oh, I need carbs and I'm gonna have a shit session because I'm not at carbs. But or if you think, oh, I'm tired because I'm not eating or not had enough food today, then you're fucked already basically, aren't you?
200 done, pretty easy to be honest. Felt easier than the 180. Sometimes when you're working up, don't be put off, don't let your mindset fall off, because sometimes it takes a while to start the engine. So you'll notice, because your nervous system's kicked in, adrenaline and stuff, you actually get stronger. I sort of warm into it and then I switch into sort of a different person when it gets the heavy sets and turn actually superhuman. But yeah, so we're doing 220 now. Not done this weight for a while. My PB's actually 220. I've done it quite a few times in my life, but I've never actually done over that, just down to knee issues and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. Come on then.
If you're not nervous before you like top set or a PB, it's not wrong, isn't there? We got butterflies.
So we're in Dubai.
Come on, mate. Easy. Go, mate. All the way. Easy. Strong as fuck. You're watching a master at work.
Never ever ever done this weight in my life. 230 kilos. So it proves we're still actually getting better.
For hamstring, all three of us are trying to do like an RDL or something like that. Or just put heavy squats. We'll do lying hamstring curls. It's just so we don't over-fatigue ourselves. Just heavy squats. Then if we go into like a heavy RDL, just destroy our central nervous system. We absolutely drain. High place exercise like this.
Just finished the sauna because we've been. So we've been on recovery. One way to do it is obviously food, that's the main way, but we've thrown this into the mix. Sauna, ice bath is 2 times a week recurrence, to be honest.
Yes.
So we'll get in and we'll see the reaction. So spend about 10 minutes in the sauna. And about 2 minutes in the ice bath. So one of them, when you do it twice a week, it's pretty alright to handle, to be honest with you. So we'll do about 2 minutes because the old theory is at 2 minutes, that's when you sort of get the peak benefits. Why I like it is because it clears my mind. In the morning, I had this in, twice a week, at a couple of places in town near me, but I had it in, it just clears my mind for the day. If you're high stress, and you've got a lot going on, if you're running a business like myself, managing a lot of people, it's one of them, sometimes you can be overly stressed or thinking about too much, so adding things into your week, what's going to improve your mindset, because your mindset controls your life, is definitely beneficial, because most people when they're going through stress situations, they often put the fucking button on, I call it. So they might eat crap, they might miss the gym, they might be unorganised, they might be arguing with a partner, they might be, being nasty to the kids, whatever it is, your whole life is like a train wreck. But if you put some simple steps in place, what helps your mindset, you'll find you much better as a person, and then vibrating higher, and then your life gets better. So that's the wise words of the day. With basically cocaine, a lot of drug addicts do this because with cocaine it boosts your dopamine by around 200. With this I think it's around 20, so it's not really that comparable, but the thing with the cocaine, obviously you get the negatives, come down, the money loss, etc. You know, the habit destroys your life basically, but with this, you know, it gives you mental clarity, gives you energy, you feel upbeat, and yeah, it gives you like sort of a long lasting energy rather than just a high and then a crash. So I think that's me done. So after this we'll get some nice food. Look at for us, everything's in one location today. We've got recovery, gym and food all the way down to the gram, so you can still stay on track when you are travelling around the world. A lot of people, like I said before, they put the fucking button on when they're travelling, and that's why they go around in circles. A lot of people think holidays are just binge and drink every single day and stuff like that. And you're just going back home feeling down with yourself, and then you're on that repetitive cycle, because I used to do it. But when you know how to do a lifestyle change, which is what we teach, you know how to stay in shape all the time, so you just live a better life, to be honest. So it's feeding time at the zoo. Always protein, building blocks of muscle, then we got some carbs, restore, then glycogen levels, and then some salt. So on the table, pink salt, get all the electrolytes, you sweat throughout your workout, electrolytes, sodium in the body, hydrates you. A lot of people think they am thirsty, but really they're just dehydrated because they've not got enough salt in the body. This gives you better pumps, focus, energy, clarity, so make sure you stock up on the old salt. The old myth is salt is bad for you, and I'm here to tell you today
So this is my post-training meal. I've got 200 grams of salmon and 2 eggs. So it's a myth actually that you don't need carbohydrates to build muscle. I'm actually carnivore, and I feel like I've got the best experience I've ever had in the last 12 months since eating this way. It's not to say that it's going to suit everybody, it just suits me because of my digestive issues. So pleased to say I can eat protein, otherwise I'd probably be in a bit of a mess.
It's like a religion, isn't it? The camps with different like foods. So like some people think that I like carbs better, I can't train fasting, I like carnivore and vegan. It's just like different religions, isn't it really?
Yeah.
But the moral of the story is, whatever you feel good doing, whatever you think works for you, that's the right thing to do, isn't it? Feel good from doing something, just do it more, and then you get the better result.
What I always say is you have to listen to your body. If you know you feel like shit after you've eaten a certain type of food, then eliminate it and actually find what does make you feel good and what gives you good fuel. So they're all different. So anyway, this is what I'm taking away for later. So I've got some steak or some beef and some prawns. So some people think it's all you eat, but this is like proper nutrition. It's got all the vitamins that I need in there. And it keeps me satiated. It's not having high fats and not eating lean meat all the time, just like chicken breast.
Yeah, so I'm on the same equipment, like you just mentioned. What works for you works for you. I can't really, when I have red meat after training, I don't feel like it digests great with me. Any other time of day, it's bang on. But after training, I know I need something maybe a bit easier to break down, so I just opted for the chicken.
When you're away, make sure you get your meal prepped. Stay on track. A lot of people, they underestimate the power of the food. What you eat. Just makes your mind feel good. Feel good.
Do you nap every day?
If I can, yeah.
Do you feel it actually helps?
Pardon, if he lets me.
Does it actually help though?
Oh, massively.
Yeah, it does.
Like your central nervous system just calms right down after a nap. You feel refreshed. A lot of people can't nap, but you have to practice it. It's like sleep training yourself. And if you don't set your alarm, if you don't set your alarm and you sleep over the 20 minute sort of threshold, that's when it interferes with your evening sleep, when you want to go to bed at night. So always set your alarm, and just the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Even if you're just closing your eyes, you feel rested. Do you know what I mean?
Hundreds of thousand followers. Say if you was on like a beach club to get one, you get the ones with 100,000 followers, and you just get like, I don't know, just a regular person. And And they're well funnier to be around with like better energy and everything, and the one who's got the 100,000, you're just like nothing about them, just you wouldn't even be able to tell. So it's just a fake life, isn't it? It's like we live in a world now where someone would rather follow you and not speak to you in person than rather just have a conversation than follow you. It's weird. Like you message them and they're like, basically why are you messaging them? Like, well, everyone seems like they're in their own bubble, like they're not too asked about anyone else what they're doing in a way. So that's good. So I hear people say like, oh yeah, it's full of knobs in there and it's never.
You only feel like it's full of knobs if you're insecure.
Yeah, you know.
If you're not confident in your own skin, then you're intimidated by people who are in shape.
Yeah, true.
If you're not arsed and you're just focused on your own goals and your own training, you'll be in there just sort of like in your own lane. You won't be bothered about how much more developed someone else's body is, or it's, you know, irrelevant.
Going up there. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's motivating me when you go in there though and see like
Yeah, because
the
you go in.
people you think, wow, that's what you want to work towards. Like, how do you not find that motivating?
Yeah.
It is true. It's like you grow into your surroundings.
Hey.
Just landed back at the apartment. Quick showers because we're actually a bit behind schedule, aren't we? That's like so a bit behind schedule, but we've got the podcast 2 back to back. So make sure you keep your eyes for them. And then on Thursday, content day, meeting up with Jordan. You get to see his transformation, which is going to be 10-10. Some reels are going to be done as well, so that's going to be interesting. And then after that, we've got a business event with Carl, I think he's called him.
Connor
I
Carl.
keep calling Carl, but Connor, we've got a business event for him. It's going to be 2 days in a villa, 1 day on a yacht, so that's going to be interesting, networking, meeting new people, because the way you can move forward, the fast track to move forward, networking, you know, just takes a couple of seconds, so keep your eyes peeled. So just landed at the podcast studio with JJ, fashionably late, which I was quite stressed about, but we're here now. We're going to dive deep on some nice chats, mindset stuff and coaching, so let's go. Podcast done, nice chat with JJ. It's actually mad how much we are alike in different sort of things, and one thing shocked me about JJ, how much he knows about mindset, but to be honest, I don't think you can actually be really successful without diving deep in the mind and understanding it. So that was it. These two was 2 hours. It ran over because they didn't have a time on. But now we're going to go into the next podcast studio and get chatting some crap. So make sure you stick around because day 2 is coming tomorrow. We've got a lot of exciting stuff. So we've just arrived at Kite Beach, doing a bit of filming, met my client Jordan, filmed some at the Locker Gym, and now we're at the beach, getting some more content, and then tomorrow we go into a 3-day business event, 2 days in a villa, 1 day on a yacht. Let's see what all that's about.